Hello everyone, this is Project Green formal presentation being presented by Team Guapo, which includes Daniel Belante, which is myself, John De Los Santos, and Jose Pantaleon.
Are you an indoor plant grower who constantly has to monitor your plants in order to make sure they are getting the right amount of light? Project Green is the solution for you. Project Green is a remote light management and automation program specifically created to ease the process of lighting indoor growers and gardens. Project Green is unique because our project focuses on scalability and automation. No matter how big your grow may be, users are able to manage one light or 100 lights all from a single web page. Project Green is set up in an organized structure so that large grows with hundreds of lights are able to track each light effortlessly. Each light gets three options: manual, automatic, and the log. The manual option acts as a remote light switch, letting you turn each light on and off from wherever you may be. The automatic option lets you plan a future schedule for each light, allowing you to automate the rest of the light cycles your plants will need. The log option allows you to see every time your light has turned on and off in the past, allowing you to analyze the cost, efficiency of each light.
We assess this project with an industry partner who works in the indoor plant growing industry. Usually when plant growers don't have enough money to buy fancy lights, they have to control the lights manually. This takes time and usually means that the grower has to stay home at the specific times that their plants need light. With Project Green, growers have the ability to schedule when their lights need to come on or off, and will also give growers the ability to manually turn on or off these lights from anywhere they may be. They are also able to view the log file for when their lights have turned on or off when they were not home.
For our project scope, we wanted Project Green to be able to do three things. First of all, we wanted to be able to turn lights on and off from a web page on a computer. Second of all, we wanted to be able to schedule an automated task for the light to turn on or off whenever we wanted. Finally, we wanted to be able to log all the light activity and be able to view it from the web page.
When we first looked at the different approaches to Project Green, we were stuck at the question, how can we turn on a switch from a computer? We came across the question of Arduino boards or Raspberry Pis. Arduino boards are much cheaper, but Raspberry Pis provide with the ability to log and schedule future tasks remotely, so we went with the Raspberry Pis. This project can be done with Arduino boards, but a lot of functionality will be needed and would have not been implemented. What we need to figure out is how to access these Raspberry Pis over a network connection, and we went with VPNs because that way we could have an easy network connectivity, which each can be easily managed by a plant grower who may not be too tech savvy. Finally, we had to figure out if we wanted to write the user interface as a web page or a Java applet, and we went with a web page because PHP has a lot of implementations with executing terminal commands on a remote machine. Also, we were able to put some of our web pages on the Raspberry Pi itself, which made our work easier when controlling the Raspberry Pi.
This is our project topology. You can see we have VPN connection between all of our networks. This way we can securely communicate with our lights from anywhere around the world as long as we have the VPN configuration. pfSense helps us regulate the VPN as well as monitor all the packets going through, so we can easily detect if we have a network intrusion, which adds to the security of our network.
These are some of the services we used to create Project Green. We used the Raspbian operating system for our Raspberry Pis. We used Python for all of our lighting scripts. We used pfSense for our router and our firewalls. We used PHP for our web page coding, and we used Apache Web Server to serve web pages from the Raspberry Pi, used to execute commands and view logs on each Raspberry Pi.
Here we have our project budget. Our operating costs were based on creating the project, although implementing the project would be much cheaper because everything has been already created. All that needs to be paid for are the hardware, software, and labor, which will vary based on different implementations. Support and licensing will also vary for any changes in the hardware and software.
So in conclusion, Project Green is a very simple solution to remote light management and automation. Project Green is aimed at Indoor agriculture and farming, although can be implemented in other lighting solutions, as the functionality behind this project can be implemented into anything that has a switch. Overall, because of marijuana legalization in Canada, we hope to be recovering new grounds by entering the automation field in indoor agriculture. Thanks for listening.